So here we are in Super Bowl 38. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Jets Madden 2004 franchise. As you saw last episode, we were unable to make it to the Super Bowl because of these guys right here, the Oakland Raiders here. And of course, there's a lot of potential last games here. Of course, you got Rich Gannon, you got Jerry Rice, you got Bill Romanowski here. All of them in their potential last game here. It is going to be crazy, but this is one of the best teams in Madden, especially starting out their first year. So let's get right into it here. We're here on a 1st and 10. Rich Gannon going to drop back, looking. He's going to throw off to the left here and gets Jerry Porter for the big first down. Then on the next play here, 1st and 10, Gannon dropping back. He's going to give it to Jerry Rice. He's going to go down on the right side, and he's going to end up on the right hash, but inside the 5-yard line. Here, if he plays later 3rd and goal here, and they give it to Charlie Gardner for the goal line score. Now down by 10, Brett Favre trying to recover here. Going to throw this one in, and it gets tipped and then picked off by Bill Romanowski. Like I said before, potentially his last game. Now entering the second quarter here on the 2nd down. Rich Gannon going to move up in the pocket and throws it across his body right to Charlie Gardner, and he takes it inside the red zone and almost making it into the end zone at the 10-yard line. And then here on the 2nd and goal, they'll give it right back to Charlie Gardner as he rushes for yet another goal line touchdown, this time his 2nd, and now the Raiders are up 17-0 here before the half. Here on the next Raiders drive, Rich Gannon would throw this one right into Navy's hands as he tried to get Tim Brown near, but now the Packers are going to have a little bit of momentum. Favre looking, throws it right to Ahman Green for the big first down near, now putting them in the red zone, but they could not accomplish 6 points. They will go for 3, and Longwell will knock this one in to make it a 14-point game. Here on a 3rd and long here, 3rd and 21. Rich Gannon tries to throw it into triple coverage, but it will easily get picked off there by McKenzie, his 2nd pick of the night. Here comes Favre here on a 1st and 10 here. Just a minute left here in the first half. Gets the catch by Donald Driver, and he gets the first down. 2nd and 10 here. Favre looking down the field, gets Javon Walker there for the big first down there. Now they're in goal line situation here. 2nd and inches though technically, and he gives it to his fullback Henderson for the score. Now only down by 7 here at the end of this first half. So now giving up 10 unanswered points here. The Raiders are going to try to respond here. Rich Gannon going to fire this one to Tim Brown for one of his big catches today. He's going to get another first down. 1st and 10. Rich Gannon play fake, throws it across the middle again, and it's going to get picked off by Darren Sharper, yet another star corner for this Packers defense. And now the Packers had a chance, but they're going to settle for 3 here. The kick is up, and the kick is just no good as it hits the crossbar there. And now Oakland going to run down the field here on a 3rd and goal. Going to make a long drive, and they score a touchdown. Now 24-10, and John Perella gets a big INT there for the Raiders. Now Gannon going to get down the field once again, getting a first down to Brown. Another big first down there for the crew as you see Knight pulling him back up. They ended up with only 3 points there, now 27-10. And almost a pick there by, I believe that was Sam Garnes, and that would be a turnover on downs after a Raiders score. Now it's 33-17, and Javon Walker gets the catch and makes this a ball game, taking it all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. A beautiful throw by Brett Favre, throwing it right down the middle of the field. As you can see, 226 yards at the middle of the field, and Bill Callahan trying to tell his boys to lock in here as they try to close out this game. Now a 10-point game here, 3rd and 2, and Charlie Gardner would get the big first down to win this game here. Green Bay will exhaust all their timeouts, and the Oakland Raiders will go home as Super Bowl champions, winning this one by 10, 33-23. And for a lot of players on this team, a lot of veteran players like Tim Brown, Jerry Rice, Rich Gannon, Bill Romanowski, all of them are going to go home with a ring and retire here after this season. And now let's get right into the Pro Bowl here as we get to see our New York Jets representing the AFC. Alrighty guys, so we are here in Aloha Stadium to host the Pro Bowl here. And of course we got our Pro Bowl players, Chad Pennington here, and of course we got a bunch of people on our line too, and we get to play with the best receivers in the game here. We got Hines Ward, we got a bunch of people here, and having the luxury of playing with guys like Jimmy Smith and Marvin Harrison and guys like that. And we also have a potent O-line here, especially with all our Jets players. I think 4 out of the 5 Jets players are in the Pro Bowl now. So that is fun. And here on a third down, we try to throw it deep, but it is now incomplete. So we're going to give the ball right back here to the NFC, and Aaron Glenn showing off his skills there as he gets a nice interception there for us. He's going to celebrate with, I believe that's Robert Griffith, if I'm not mistaken, one of the shutdown corners for the Browns. And those two must have been buddy-buddy here for the skills challenge here in the Pro Bowl, because they love each other. And you're going to see that again later on this game here as Pennington throws this one right to Jimmy Smith. Pennington here on a 1st and goal throws this one to Hines Ward, and he will get it into the end zone for the first touchdown of the Pro Bowl. As you can see here, these guys are having fun. Pennington with the first touchdown today. We are so proud of this guy. I believe he is at a 96 overall, or at least a 95 before training camp. So that is even better. And then Isaac Bruce and Aaron Beasley. I don't know what he was doing right there. He couldn't have covered the curl route, but nobody can really cover the curl route in this game. I've come to realize here by playing a season of Madden here, as we got Curtis Martin as well for another big first down. 3rd down and 12 here for Pennington. He's going to throw it to the side here for Jimmy Smith, and Jimmy Smith is going to get a big first down to keep the drive going. Here on the 3rd and 6, Pennington pump fakes, looking, takes a hit there. It's going to be a fumble, and Howard will pick that one up for the recovery for the NFC. And let's see what Warner can do here. And he will throw this one again to Aaron Glenn for another INT. That is Warner's 2nd of the day here, and we're going to try to capitalize here by throwing this one to Jimmy Smith for a first down, with Brian Dawkins with the tackle here. And then number 91 gets the sack on us. I don't know who that guy is on the St. Louis Rams, and then we get sacked by another Ram for a 4th down. There's a lot of St. Louis Rams plays here, and another mistake by Kurt Warner, throwing it to his back, Marshall Faulk, for a safety, and now we're up by 2, and Hines Ward will get a beautiful catch for a first down there off the streak. 3rd down and 12 here. Pennington rolling off to the left, and it gets tipped away at the line. It'll be 4th down. We will have to punt the ball away once again. Kurt Warner this time throwing it dangerously to Aaron Glenn again, but he gets the catch from Dino Driver, getting the first down. Here on the 2nd down, going to give it to Robinson there. Gets a nice little first down there. I don't know what the safety was doing there. Going to give it to Marshall Faulk this time on another 2nd down, another first down there. Now they are matriculating with the ball. And now we have a wide open Robinson there on a, I believe that was a Hail Mary play to get a touchdown. Now they're up by 5 here, but we got Tony Gonzalez, and what y'all know about Tony G right there, getting that big first down, breaking tackles there, one of the best tight ends in NFL history. And then Pennington fumbles the ball again after getting sacked by number 91, and then Wilkinson's going to take it all the way down the field into the opponent's red zone for a big fumble recovery. We would stop them on the next drive, and they would only end up with 3 points. So now only down by 8. We're still down by only 1 score. We give it to Richardson, the fullback. Get your fullbacks involved, people, and we get the first down. 2nd down and 10 here. Pennington gonna throw it to Curtis, my favorite, Martin, and we will get extra 5 yards from Allen. Thank you very much. 2nd down and 10 here. 8 seconds left. Pennington gonna throw it down the field here, and almost catching Jimmy Smith. But guess what? Brian Dawkins, one of the most hated men in my life, because I do not like this man. Why? Because he plays for the Eagles, and the Eagles were dominant in the mid-2000s, and the Giants were kind of in those times, except for 2007, 2008. But we get the 2-point conversion from Tony Gonzalez. A great second effort from him after getting the ball beyond the plane here. And then an interception there by Rob Griffith, one of the 2 tandems here that we have, and he will take it all the way into the end zone before halftime, and we would take the lead at halftime after being down by 8 points just a minute ago. And like I said before, Aaron Glenn and Rob Griffith must have got together during the skills challenge, because they're loving each other right now as we go into halftime up by 7. So now we got Rich Gannon in possibly his last football game ever. And as he tries to throw it there to the wide receiver, I forgot his name, but he'll get the run. Of course, Rich Gannon got those legs even at 38 years old, now 39 here after this season. Giving it to Starvin Marvin, as we know his son Maserati Marv is might be entering the draft here as we give it to LaDainian Tomlinson, as he is not covered. I don't know why, but we get into the end zone for him, and now we're up by I believe 14 now. 31-17 here. A third down here for Brett Favre after losing the Super Bowl. He's going to be here in the AFC Championship game. Gives it to Keyshawn Johnson for the first down. 1st and 10 here for Brett Favre, but he immediately gets sacked there, and it will be a 3rd down for the Packers. Favre will throw this one right to Johnson, and I don't know what that animation was for Beasley there. I covered him and everything, and they gave me that animation. I have no idea. But here on a 3rd down here, trying to give it to Randy Moss, but it's going to be incomplete. They're going to have to go for it here on 4th down, and they would choose the right decision as Keyshawn Johnson just got slightly open for the catch and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Doesn't help either that I tried to run commit there, but nonetheless, we get the ball back, and LaDainian Tomlinson gets a nice play off the real route, getting a 1st down, getting tackled there by Adam Archuleta. 2nd down and 5, we give a screen to Boston here. Boston breaking tackles and finally getting tackled there by, I believe that was Sean Taylor there, or either Champ Bailey. I don't know. I believe that was Champ Bailey because he's playing corner. But then another play by Tomlinson, a nice little spin move, breaking a tackle there, just making these guys look foolish here. Rich Gannon going to throw it down the field, but it's going to get picked off by Offord, and Offord's going to take it down to the 20 there. And of course, and as you know from the Super Bowl, Rich Gannon is not shy of throwing a pick or two. In his case, 3 INTs here. But we would get the ball back after a 3rd down stand. Rich Gannon trying to throw it to Hines Ward, but it gets tipped away there by, I believe that was Dre Bly who got into the Pro Bowl there. Good job by him. And then Keyshawn Johnson gonna get another catch, gets a 1st down there, and then tack on 5 more yards from Porter. That's gonna be a face mask. So here we go, 31-24 here. The tie the ball game up here. Favre will get sacked there by Porter, who just gave up the face mask there, trying to make up for his woes there. And then on a 3rd down, Favre threw that ball to nobody. So they're going to give Josh Brown a field goal. The kick is up. The kick is good. And now they're only down by 4 points here. But let's see if we can end this game here. We're going to throw this one to Clinton Portis. Gets another 1st down here. 3rd down and 7 here. Gannon under pressure. Throws it right to Starvin Marvin. He gets the 1st down. Marvin Harrison getting a big 1st down here. Another 3rd down situation here. We give it to Johnson. And what a spin move there. And he's going to take it inside the 10. Tackled by Archuleta once again. 1st and goal here with just a minute left. Gannon going to throw this one to Harrison, and he gets a touchdown there. And now it is 38-27 here. And as you can see here, we had a minute left in the game, but you know, this is the Pro Bowl. Of course, we're not going to run the clock down. And here comes Randy Moss. Randy Moss getting a big 1st down and tacking on 15 more from Troy Polamalu, which I did give him his full name after this game. Musha Muhammad getting a nice catch there. Brett Favre dropping back, looking. He's going to throw it right down the middle to Musha Muhammad once again here. And now they have to go for 2 for a 3-point game, and they get the 2 points easy there. And now here we go. 30 seconds left here in this one. They're going to try the onside kick. Tony Gonzalez is going to get the recovery and then return it just for a few. And that will be the end of this game. The AFC prevails over the NFC 38-35. I am pretty proud of my New York Jets for basically starting a whole old line in there in that 1st half, and then Chad Pennington and Curtis Martin getting those 1st team Pro Bowl votes. So a really good game for us, and we'll take it. Now let's get into the stats. So that is it for our game here in the Pro Bowl. We had Chad Pennington today. He threw for 173 yards, 14 of 28, only 50% completion percentage, and 1 touchdown here. And of course, the Super Bowl champion Rich Gannon here threw for 200 yards, 2 TDs, 2 INTs, way better than his Super Bowl performance. 57% completion percentage, no sacks allowed, and his longest play was 34 yards. Curtis Martin only 14 yards, but he did get a touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson 32 yards as well. Receiving here, we were spread out today. Of course, with the Pro Bowl, you get like 10 receivers from the Pro Bowl from each side here. You got Jimmy Smith, 6 receptions, 78 yards. Marvin Harrison had a touchdown. LaDainian had a lot of catches and a touchdown. Chad Johnson, only 2 receptions today. Hines Ward had a touchdown out of his 2 receptions. We had guys like David Boston, Clinton Portis get the ball, Tony Richardson also get the ball. What a day here for the AFC here, and a victory here for our conference. As you know, guys, we had a lot of our offensive line here. We had Zot, we had Fabini, we had a lot more guys. I guess they didn't get any pancakes, But Bazat had 4 pancakes. McKenzie had 4 pancakes. Fabini had 3 pancakes. So pretty good job there. He did allow a sack, but it's whatever. For defense here, we had 3 guys get sacked today. Joey Porter, Jamie Sharper, and Kennard Lang all getting sacks here today. The AFC, we had 2 interceptions from Aaron Glenn, but somehow Robert Griffith got the player of the game. It's because he won. Well, he got an interception return for a touchdown, so he got our Pro Bowl MVP. A lot of tackles today, of course. This is Troy Polamalu, 4 tackles. Ryan McNeil, Joey Porter, Marcus Washington, all with 4 tackles, and Rodney Harrison with 4 tackles. So great job there by the defense. And then on the NFC side, we got Brett Favre, the runner-up of the Super Bowl. He got 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, but Kurt Warner, he had a horrible day. He had 2 touchdowns, he had 3 INTs, and one of them resulting in an interception return for a touchdown at halftime. So not the best day for Kurt Warner, especially coming from the NFC Championship game where he threw like 4 picks. Marshall Faulk only had 44 yards, and Michael Bennett only had 7 yards. Receiving today, we also had Keyshawn Johnson, he got a touchdown. Corin Robinson, he got a touchdown. Musa Muhammad got a touchdown. Marshall Faulk, he got negative yardage on probably a screenplay. I don't even remember. Randy Moss had a couple receptions for 41 yards. Michael Bennett, 2 receptions. William Henderson, the fullback. Donald Driver getting a reception. Isaac Bruce getting a long reception there today, a 51-yard catch, and it ended up as a touchdown. I believe that was a curl route play where he escaped and got into the end zone. Retiring Aeneas Williams getting 6 tackles today. Brian Urlacher, 2 for loss with his 6 tackles. Aeneas Williams got a sack and an INT. He probably would have been MVP of the game. This is probably his final game out. He's 35 years old. He's 12 years in the game. He plays for he played for St. Louis, yeah, and he lost in the NFC Championship game. So, and then you also got Adam Archuleta for the Rams as well. Dwayne Rudd, I believe he plays for the Browns. 5 tackles from him. Anthony Simmons, 4 tackles from him. Champ Bailey, 4 tackles. Brian Dawkins, 3 tackles, and he kept doing his little celebration, his little Eagle celebration. Lord, I cannot stand this man because I am a Giants fan, but he is a legend though. I will give him that. Can't take that away from him. Interceptions today: Willie Alford, Aeneas Williams, and Leonard Little with 2 sacks. Cletus Hunt with a sack, and of course Aeneas Williams once again should have been player of the game if they would have won. So that is it for the Super Bowl and the Pro Bowl episode, guys. We got some more work to do as we go back to the Jets season 2. We have free agency. We got to re-sign some players with the little bit of money that we have in our cap, but that is going to free up some space once we release some players, and we're gonna have to release a good amount of players here. And then of course we're gonna have to deal with retirements and whatnot, and of course the draft, which will be transferred from NCAA 2004. And so it will be who gets Eli Manning, because I'm pretty sure he's going to be #1 in the draft. But you know, there's a lot of other guys like Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger, just a lot of great guys in that draft class. So let's see what happens here in the offseason episode, next episode. Hope to see you guys in that one, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Madden 04 franchise. So we'll see you guys in the next one.